On the night of November 22, 1987, something terrifying interrupted live television in America. Not a storm, not a technical problem, but a real person, wearing a strange mask, speaking nonsense, and somehow hijacking one of the biggest TV stations in the country. And what made it even more disturbing is that more than 35 years later, nobody knows who did it. The person responsible was never caught. It started during a normal sports broadcast in Chicago. Thousands of people were watching television when suddenly the screen went black. For a few seconds, nothing happened. Then, a man wearing a creepy Max Headroom mask appeared on screen. The video quality looked terrible. The background moved strangely behind him, and the person inside the mask began speaking in a distorted voice. At first, viewers thought it was some kind of joke, but within seconds, people realized something was very wrong. Because this person had somehow taken control of a real television signal. And in 1987, that was almost impossible. Back then, television broadcasting equipment was extremely expensive. Only trained professionals had access to technology powerful enough to interrupt a live broadcast, which meant the hijacker was probably highly skilled or connected to someone inside the industry. And then things became even stranger. The masked figure started making bizarre noises, talking randomly, and mocking television personalities. Nobody fully understood what he was saying. The entire interruption lasted only a short time before the station finally regained control. But later that same night, it happened again. And this second interruption was even more disturbing than the first. This time, the hijacking happened during a broadcast of Doctor Who. The masked figure returned, acting completely insane. He shouted random phrases, held strange objects in front of the camera, and laughed uncontrollably.
At one point, someone off-camera appeared to hit him with a fly swatter. Thousands of people watching live television had absolutely no idea what they were witnessing. Some viewers were terrified, others thought it was hilarious. But almost everyone watching had the same question: who was behind the mask? The television stations immediately contacted authorities. An investigation began almost instantly. But investigators quickly discovered something shocking. Whoever carried out the hijacking knew exactly what they were doing. Interrupting a television signal in the 1980s required powerful transmission equipment, careful planning, and advanced technical knowledge. This wasn't something a random teenager could casually do from a bedroom. The hijacker had knowledge, skill, and experience, which made the mystery even deeper. Over the years, people created countless theories. Some believed the hijacker was an angry employee from the television industry. Others thought it was a group of underground hackers trying to prove a point. And some people believed the entire event was one of the earliest forms of internet-style trolling, years before internet culture even existed the way we know it today. But despite decades of investigation, nobody was ever identified. No arrests, no confessions, nothing. It was as if the hijacker appeared from nowhere and then vanished forever. What makes this case so fascinating is the fact that it happened live. This wasn't a movie. This wasn't fiction. Thousands of real people witnessed it in real time. Imagine sitting alone at night watching television normally when suddenly the broadcast is taken over by a masked stranger speaking directly into your screen. And remember, in 1987, people were not used to things like this. There was no YouTube, no viral videos, no internet culture, which made the entire event feel even more disturbing. Even today, many people still debate who was truly responsible. Some investigators believe the mystery could still be solved. Others think the people involved are probably old now, living completely normal lives while hiding one of the strangest media crimes in history. And maybe the creepiest part of all is knowing that somewhere out there, the person behind the mask knows exactly what happened that night. But for reasons nobody understands, they never revealed themselves. If you enjoy mysteries like this, subscribe now, because some of the stories on this channel become even stranger than fiction. And trust me, the next mystery only gets darker.